Right, Idris Musti, I'm the principal of Excelling Key Subjects. Esma studied with us when she was in year 10, actually year 11. She came to us to do, to get extra help for her GCSE studies in maths, English and the science subjects. And then from there she did well and then went on to do AS, in which she got 4 A grades. She's now studying 3 A2 subjects in English, politics, and German, right? And she's planning to go to LSE. She's had an offer to study politics at the London School of Economics. We are just talking about subject options in terms of the subjects that you may want to consider when you, to give you more options when you go to university, and especially if you are going to be applying to the top universities. Certain subjects are preferred. So what will be your recommendation, Esma, for people who want to study art subject, for example?
I would always say go by what you enjoy, go by what you're passionate about, go by what you've done well in your GCSEs. Some people, I've actually got a friend, she did really well at her GCSEs, she was good at everything she did, and then she picked maths, chemistry and biology, even though she was naturally better at history, English and all these kind of subjects, and she failed, like she completely failed at A-levels even though she got all A's at GCSE. I feel like if you're not passionate about it, if you just do it because you think you're smart enough to do it, then that's not what it's about. Just do something that where your heart is at, definitely.
Does that have to do with ability as well in terms of playing to your strength?
Yeah, like for example for me, I had to work twice as hard to get an A in maths than I did in whatever English, let's say. But that's because I wasn't a natural at maths. I was a natural at English.
One thing, if I must say, is that you got an A-star in maths, right?
Yes. I did really well. I actually did better in maths than I did in English.
Can you remember your marks for maths?
It must have been like in the late 90s something. Like 98, 97. I don't remember what it was exactly, but I remember.
Because what I know with maths is that if you don't have the ability, you simply won't get an A-star. You can work very hard and get a B or maybe an A, but to get an A-star in maths, you must have the ability. I suppose maybe you don't have the inspiration. Maybe,
I didn't enjoy it.
You didn't like it, but you don't get A-star in maths if you don't have the ability. But yes, I agree with you. Don't do an A-level subject unless you feel that you have the chance of actually doing well at it.
Definitely.
Okay. So, I mean, do you think people should just do A-level subjects they like?
Like, yes,
or
definitely.
Or they enjoy, irrespective of, does it some more useful than others in terms of giving you more options they kind of like?
Yeah, I mean, obviously always think in the long term, always think big, think what can I do with this at university, what job do I want to be in? Some people do A-levels and they get to the end of their A-levels and they don't even know what they're going to do at university. So always try and think in that sense, but I feel like forcing yourself into subjects which you think are going to get you money, even if you don't like them, is the biggest mistake, because you're not going to succeed in those subjects. Even if you force yourself, it's going to come so unnaturally to you.
Great. Okay, thank you.